Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, this right angle descending broadening wedge scenario which we talked on my previous video played out perfectly. Even this descending broadening wedge scenario played out perfectly, and now the question here is, will the price continue this uptrend following falling wedge pattern, following this bump and run reversal pattern? What to expect next, what to expect for the upcoming days for Bitcoin? As you can see, I have prepared some interesting scenarios which we are going to talk in this video. But before I do that, please try that like button. And guys, Bybit 30,000 deposit bonus campaign has just started. I want you guys to take advantage of this opportunity, and along with that we are also giving away 1,000 USDT giveaway. I mean $200 each to 5 random CryptoAnup members. So if you want to grab this opportunity, if you want to take advantage of these free bonuses, then the time to act is right now guys. The link is given in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Now if we look at this right angle broadening wedge, after the news, right, Bitcoin ETF approval news, we had a massive run towards 30,000, but at the end it was not confirmed. So what happened? You can see we had this massive weak rejection here to the upside, but now the buyers are getting more confident. I mean, we are still above 28,000, the previous temporary raise line, and price also looks like it could be heading back towards to test this line around 29,800 to 30,000 properly before choosing a trend duration. Yes, even in the medium short term, if we would see further more weakness, I strongly believe the price of Bitcoin could get attracted towards this 29 to 30,000 range, right, before choosing another duration after that. Yes guys, until then the price of Bitcoin could show more range bound but slowly head towards this price objective. And along with that, even this descending broadening wedge, you can see weak rejection here to the upside, right? I strongly believe even if we would see any sort of a retracement, I personally think this rising trend line here is definitely going to be acting as a line of support, and we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to get attracted towards this 30,000 range before choosing an actual trend direction. Yes, now the buyers are getting more confident. That means we could be slowly seeing price range bounding, and at the end still getting attracted towards the previous week rejection area, which is around 30,000 range. And yes guys, price after breaking the 28,000 resistance line has also indicated us that now we could be following this falling wedge pattern with potential price objective above 30,000. Yes, above 30,000 will be our price objective. So after this breakout around 28,000, I personally think the price of Bitcoin, after some range bound, even if we do have some shakeout, we could still get attracted here to the upside around 30,000 or above 30,000 before choosing an actual trend direction. Yes guys, this falling wedge pattern is lining up perfectly along with the bump and run reversal pattern. Now according to this bump and run reversal pattern, we could be in this run phase. You can see lead in bearish trend has already been broken in our case. We even had some shakeout, but at the end you can see what happened with price action. It started breaking into the upside. So this 28,000 now will be looked as a line of support. Price getting attracted here towards this 30,000 or above 30,000 before choosing a trend direction. So that is another reason guys, the price after breaking the 28,000 has slowly started to turn bullish. And now if you were following me for a while, or if you have been watching my videos, you know guys, on the 1st of October, I showed you this leading indicator, the power of leading indicator. Many were not taking this seriously, but you can see what happened with price action. I mean, if you replay this from the 1st of October month, those who have been following me, you guys saw this coming. I mean, when we enter the first day of October, you can see this was a VCPR. Price was choosing a trend duration without touching any of these three lines, and I was very clear guys, before the price of Bitcoin chooses a trend duration, first we need to test the support from this three line, and only after that we are going to choose a duration. So what happened after that? You can see price started showing bullishness, right? And where did this bullish move ended? When we reached the first monthly R1 line, this green dots, you can see horizontal green dots, this is exactly where we got attracted. This horizontal green dot, which was around 27,999, 28,000, before getting rejected. You can see the daily candle got rejected twice. And what happened after that? A move, price getting attracted towards the CPI line, because we were not touching the CPI line. So it came exactly at the CPI line. It found support, and as soon as we found proper support of this October CPI line, we started breaking it to the upside. And now whenever I talk about CPI indicator, please take me seriously, guys, because many were saying, hey, and we are placing random numbers, but now you can see the reason. And if we would add another target line here to the upside, because we are above the CPI area, let me add the monthly R2 line, monthly R3 line. So this is the highest target for the month of October. Second R2 line, you can see it's around 29,000. We came there, but now we are in between this monthly R1 line, monthly R2 line. So this R1 line is around 28,000, which is going to be acting as a support. The final target for this October month, according to the CPI, is around $30,580, right? This green line here, this is a monthly R3 line, this is monthly R2 line, this is monthly R1 line. So this here is the best case scenario target for Bitcoin according to October month, which is around 30,500. So if we, let's say, if the price fails, if the price until the end of this October month fails to hold the 28,000 support, will this turn out into a fake out? No. Why? Because price closing the candle, the monthly candle above the previous month CPI, which in our case is the October month, and the top CPI lines you can see lies around 26,700. So if we can close the month of October just above this October CPI, which is going to be around 26,700, then the upcoming days is considered bullish, because in that case we will be forming a new CPR, but this time it's going to be an ascending CPR. And remember, guys, ascending CPR only gets formed when the price is preparing itself for a new impulsive movement like this, because during a downtrend, you can see very clearly, during a downtrend we will form a descending CPR, right? Each and every CPR line, you can see this is a descending CPR, right? This is a descending CPR all the way here. But when we started forming ascending CPR, price also started showing bullishness. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that since in our case the price is above the CPI line, even if we do see bigger shakeout, price remaining above 26,700, it is still considered bullish, because in that case we will be forming a new ascending CPR, which will be looked as a bullish continuation pattern. But for now, what we are not allowed to forget is that this weekly candle is still fighting to close above 200 weekly moving average and 30 weekly moving average. Yes, once we close the weekly candle also properly above 30 weekly, 200 weekly moving average, then this is going to be a very, very bullish scenario. That means the upcoming days actually could turn very bullish for Bitcoin. And not just only this, even if we look at this price structure in a very different way, you can see, guys, we are still inside this parallel channel. I mean, the upper trend line from this parallel channel is acting as a line of resistance, lower trend line is acting as a line of support. So if we do see further move in here to the upside, I mean, price coming back to retest the price achieved from this right angle descending broadening wedge, right? The CPI indicator price objective around 30,000, 31,000, then you can see we will be also getting attracted towards the upper trend line from this parallel channel. And if we can also flip that into support, then this is what I see happening with Bitcoin. Price breaking the previous high means we are heading towards to form a new higher high for Bitcoin. So this is another reason why the price in the coming days might be favoring the longs. And even if we do see further weakness, right, if the price does get attracted here to the downside, just look at this CPI indicator. Why? Because remaining above the previous CPI lines means the price for the coming days could be bullish. And the top CPI line in our case is lying around 26,700. So if we can close the monthly candle above 26,700, then the upcoming days will be considered bullish even according to the CPI indicator. And right now, if we look in our case, right, if we take this Fibonacci extension line from this low till this high and look at the extension, I mean this 100% Fibonacci extension price objective 29,000, this is where we came even higher. So in my opinion, the price, even if it does get shake out, right, it could come back to test the target line, the previous high around 29,800 to 30,000 one more time before, right, choosing a direction like this. So for the coming days, I'm actually expecting the price of Bitcoin to favor the longs. And even if we do see any shakeout, just look at this CPI line closing above the 26,700 means the price is considered bullish even for the November month. So this were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And again guys, Bybit 30,000 deposit campaign has just started, and along with that we are also giving away 1,000 USDT as a giveaway. Yes, 5 random users will receive $200 each. So if you want to trade with free money, if you want to take advantage of these bonuses, then please check the video description. The link to join Bybit, the link to join other exchanges like Phemex, OKX are all given below. So by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.